Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jai Jai. Radhe Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Gopi Gopala Venugopala Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala Gopi Gopala Venugopala Gopi Gopala Krishna Hari 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 Krishna Hare, 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 Shri Radha Dasi Radha Jai Shri Radha, Shri Radha.
Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitananda Murtaya Nishprapancha Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitananda Murtaya Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitananda Murtaya Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Sachitanandamurtaya Nishprapancha Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitanandamurtaya Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitanandamurtaya Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Dhyanamoolam Gurumurti Pujamoolam Gurupadam Mantramoolam Guruvakyam Mokshamoolam Gurukripa. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Jyotirlingaya Namaha. Atmalingaya Namaha. Gurulingaya Namaha. Gurulingaya
Govinda, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda.
If you're joining us from back home,
Govinda Jai
welcome to
Jai,
you too.
Gopala Jai Jai, Radharamana Hari Govinda Jai Jai.
If you're at home, this might be a good moment to get yourself onto the mat. We're all preparing here in the room. And if you're already in the room, you can slowly close your eyes, coming to sit up. Maybe lift your buttocks on a block or something that helps you to rest your knees to the floor. So you're sitting up tall. And slowly close your eyes. Arriving here. In this moment. And bringing your attention to the breath. And feel how it moves the chest up and down. Feel how it moves without your effort. So we can become aware of the breath without controlling it. So this is all happening without your control. This body is functioning without your involvement. It's so interesting, right? We can control the breath. We can step into doing the breath. And we can also step out of that. We can become aware of the breath. It's a beautiful way to see the action within inaction and the inaction in action. So yoga is about finding oneness deep within yourself. Yoga is about learning to observe all that is moving, life that is happening. And maybe seeing that below all that movement, all that change, all that life, there's something static, there's something that is observing all. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asks about the field and the knower. The field and the knower. The field representing this life, this body. And this world turning. All the opposites that we're thrown into. And there's the knower of those opposites. Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha meaning the knower. This one is this sense within you, God, whatever you would like to call it. And then there's Prakriti, nature and movements with different qualities. And Arjuna asks Krishna to learn more about that. I want to know more about the field and the knower. I want to know who I am and who I'm not. I want to discriminate. If we learn to know ourselves to be that, beyond change, we can be this too, right? We can learn to play in life without getting involved too much. So we are bound and free in the same breath. So I want to come and chant the sound of Om. So bring your hands in front of your heart in Namaste. Exhaling together. And then a full breath in. Just change something for the people at home. Bow your head to your heart and dedicate your practice. And then when you're done with your dedication, rest your hands back on your knees, keep your eyes closed and bring your attention back to the breath. So we are bound and free in the same breath. So in this month we've talked about the teachings in the Bhagavad Gita. We talked about the conversation between Arjuna and Krishna. So Arjuna sinks into despair when he's on the battlefield. This is the setting of the Bhagavad Gita. And this battlefield represents the battlefield or the battle that we're sometimes also playing out in our minds, right, in our lives. And Krishna learns him the tools of yoga, the different paths of yoga. And he says, you know, find that which fits to your heart, to your nature, and work with that to realize this oneness deep within you. This is not only Hatha Yoga, right? It's not only the physical practice on the mat. There's many more paths. And he explains him the difference between the knower and the field. So let's come and chant to Krishna. I'm going to chant the Maha Mantra. Maha means great. So if you've ever been to India, you hear this everywhere you go, especially in certain parts. So we're going to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
So the man who sees me in everything, and everything within me, will not be lost to me, nor will he ever be lost to him. He who is rooted in oneness and realizes that I am, in every being, wherever, he goes and he remains in me. When he sees all beings as equal in suffering and in joy, because they are like himself, that man has grown perfect in yoga. So let's slowly come to open up our eyes. And then we're going to shake out the legs in front of you, in your own pace. Alright. So shake it out, maybe massaging your upper legs and your calf muscles. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to turn around and come to sit on your hands and knees. So when you're on your hands and knees, see if you can spread your fingers super wide. Press the roots of your fingers down. And make sure your knees are in line with your hips and your feet in line with your knees. And breathe out completely. Inhaling deeply. And breathing out completely. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, this hissing sound in the back of the throat, can you already find that breath with the lips closed? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just exhale with your mouth open. Breathing deeply in, exhaling with your mouth open. And then after a couple of times, close your lips, but keep that same sound going in the back of the throat. Find it on your inhale as well. See if you can start to move. So you can either move with your chest coming up and your sitting bones high, hollowing out the back, and exhaling, reversing, cats and cows. Or maybe you just want to move. I see some people moving other directions. That's perfectly fine as well. See if you can just see where the breath is taking you. Maybe you want to stay still and focus on the breath. That's fine as well. Maybe definitely if you've been sitting all day, waking up the whole spine by breathing and moving with awareness. If it helps to really turn in, keep your eyes closed, keep the focus on the breath. Beautiful Ujjayi breath going. So focus on that sound. And then slowly on your next exhale, you're going to come to a neutral spine. And then tuck your 10 toes under. Move your way to the back onto sit on your heels. Lift your knees a little bit off the floor. Exhale completely and then straighten your legs. Lift the sitting bones up. Coming into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep your fingers widely spread. Keep your roots of the fingers pressing down. And maybe walk your heels to the floor one by one. Bending one knee, bending the other one. And then roll your shoulders away from your ears, creating space for your neck. Coming to a steady down dog, lift your sitting bones, middle of the buttocks a bit higher. Feel the backs of the legs. Great, and then from there we're going to walk the feet forward, small steps.
Bend your knees deeply, lay your belly on your thighs and shake out your head. Shake out your arms. And then from there, we're slowly going to roll ourselves up with the head last, coming all the way up. Right. So when you're up there, step your feet about 1/2 meter apart so you have some space. All 4 corners of your feet down, and then bring your hands in front of your heart in Namaste. We're going to exhale all together. And then on your next inhale, hook your thumbs, bend your knees, diving down, and then rising up, open the chest. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in, big circle to the right side. And exhaling to the left. Inhaling to the left side. And exhaling to the right. Inhaling through the center, all the way up. Open the chest a bit more, lean back, exhale, hands in front of the heart, Namaste. One more time, circling down. And then rising up, exhale, folding forwards. Breathing into the right side, big circle. And exhaling to the left. Beautiful breath, inhale to the left. And exhaling to the right. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, rise all the way up through center, bend a little bit backwards, keep your belly active. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, Namaste, great. And then bring your toes together. Keep your hands in front of your heart, exhaling. Deeply in. And fully out. And then on your next inhale, we're going to hook the thumbs, bend the knees, coming down, rising up. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in, looking up. And on your exhale, step your right foot back, big step. Inhale there. And exhale into down dog. Breathing in down dog. And exhaling. Keep your fingers widely spread. And exhaling. Another deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Other leg follows, toes are touching, breathing in. Exhale, folding forwards. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of the heart, Namaste. Another time, coming down. And exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in, looking up. Exhale, step your left foot back. Breathe in there. Exhaling into down dog. Deeply in. And fully out. Deeply in. And fully out. Last one, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Other leg follows, toes together. Breathe in. Exhale, folding forwards. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Namaste. Another round, circling down. Rising up. Exhale, folding forwards. Keep the focus on your own breath. Inhale. And on your exhale, step the right foot back. Breathe in. And exhaling into down dog. One deep breath in here. And exhaling. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. And exhaling, on the floor. Inhale, coming up into Bhujangasana, little cobra. And exhale down. Breathing in, hands and knees. And exhaling in down dog. Deeply in. And fully out. Temperature okay here? Yeah, of course, I leave it open. Yeah. All right. And then from there, we're going to lift the right leg high again. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands.
hands, other leg follows, toes together, breathe in, and folding down. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, rise all the way up. And exhaling, hands in front of the heart, namaste. Another round. And exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in. Exhale, step the left foot back, big step. And then exhale into down dog. Come forwards right away, high plank. And on your exhale, lay the body down onto the floor. Inhale, coming up, chest up and forwards, legs active. Exhaling down. Breathing in, hands and knees, and exhaling into down dog. Deeply in. And fully out. One more. And exhaling. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Other leg follows, toes touching. And exhaling, Uttanasana. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, namaste. Right, last round, circling down, rising up. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in, looking up. And on your exhale, listen up, step the left foot back. Breathing in. Staying here, keep your feet hip width apart, front knee is bent. Then we're going to inhale and bring the hands on the front knee. Exhale, straighten your arms. And now straighten your back leg, so make sure you're pressing your back heel away. So the back thigh is lifted up. And then when you're ready, bring your arms up. Exhaling. Breathing in. And breathing out. Deeply in and fully out. Inhaling. Anjani Asana, exhaling. And the last one. Relaxing your face. Inhale, circling the hands down and step back into a downward facing dog. Breathing out. Deeply in and fully out. Inhaling, lifting the right leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. And then we're going to step the other one forwards as well. Inhale, exhale, folding down. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, namaste. Other leg circling down and rising up. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in. Exhale, step your right foot back. Again, make sure the feet are hip width apart. And then bring your hands on the front knee. Exhale, straighten your arms, lift the chest. And now activate that back leg by pressing your heel away. And when you're steady, you're going to lift your arms up. Exhale. Soften the shoulders, but lengthen your arms through your fingertips. Exhale. 3 more breaths. And exhaling. 2 more. And exhaling. And the last one. Exhaling. Inhale, circle the hands down, step back to a down dog. Breathing out. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. 1 more. Inhale deeply. Exhaling. Inhale, come forwards, high plank position. Now choosing either to lay the body down or just above the floor for low plank, rolling over the toes, upward dog, knees off the mat, or come for a cobra. And then exhaling back into down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. And then from down dog, we're going to walk our hands all the way to the back of the mat. And then when you're at the back of the mat, you can bend your knees again and just let your head hang, let your belly hang. Shake out if you like. On your next inhale, bring your arms behind you and interlace your fingers. forwards with your knees bent. And then exhale, straighten your legs and let your arms fall over your head. Breathing in. And with every exhale, draw the belly in and come a little bit more down. Feel your feet down on the floor. Maybe you can even spread your 10 toes and bring them back down again. So the inner and the outer feet are grounded. And you're using your foot soles to activate your legs. And then from there we're going to drop our hands, bend your knees and roll up. Slowly coming all the way up with a round back, neck last. And then come to step your feet wide, sideways on the mat, facing the puja over here. And then bring your arms wide as well, so you can see that your hands are just above your feet, so it's a pretty wide step. Should be about a leg length in between your feet. And then bring your hands in your hips. Inhale, lift the chest, bring the elbows back. And on your exhale, come forwards. Bring the hands on the floor or the fingertips. We're going to inhale and lift up. And on your exhale, maybe walk your hands a bit more in towards your feet. Inhale, straighten your arms, look forwards, hands on the floor or fingertips on the floor. And sitting bones high. Exhale, walking a little bit more in. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest, look forwards, keep the hands on the floor, lift the sitting bones. And then from there, slowly coming down and then bring your head down. Keep making that movement internally. So every inhale you lengthen and on the exhale you go a little bit more down. Inhale, opening chest. Exhale, drawing the belly in, slowly down. One more deep breath. And exhaling. And then from there, we're going to walk our hands forwards. Then bring your hands in the hips. Exhale, come halfway up. And on your inhale, all the way up. And then maybe step or jump your feet together. Shake it out. And then move to the front of the mat. If you want to use your block, and get your block, we're going to do twisted triangle posture. So the block is on the outside of your right foot, if you want to use it. And then step your left foot back. Whoppa. So the heels are in a line and the back foot is turned out a little bit. And you're pressing the outer part of your back foot down. So you don't want to kind of hang in your back ankle when you do these asanas. Also in the warrior postures, prevent doing this with your back foot. So you're really focusing on the back part of the back foot. Inhale, chest forwards. And then exhale, coming halfway forwards. Lengthen your left arm. And then on the exhale, bring it on the block or on the floor. With your right hand, you can feel your back, your lower back. Maybe lift the sitting bones a bit higher. Feel the backs of the legs. And then opening up sideways. And if you're steady, then bring your right arm up. Keep that back foot strong. Exhale. Breathing deeply in. And fully out. 2 more. Maybe even looking up to the sky, arm is long. And then on your next exhale, looking down, and maybe with 2 long arms, swinging all the way up, bringing your hands together, your feet together. Okay. And then coming to the other side. Stepping the right foot back. feet are in a line, back foot is turned out again, and then press that down so you really feel the strength of the back leg. Inhale, twist or move forwards, and then bring your right arm up and go halfway down. Lengthening there. Exhale, right hand on the block. And then the left hand on your sacrum, lower back, so you can feel what's going on there. And you want to have your lower back a little bit hollow, actually, so the vertebrae shouldn't stick out too much. And then open up sideways. Coming into a twist on the other side. Keep the back foot really strong. Beautiful, everybody in the room. If you forgot to breathe, maybe do that. Last breath here. And then on your exhale, gazing down, and with two long arms coming up again, stepping your feet together, your arms together. All right, shake it out for a moment. Bring your block away. Okay, we're going to come for tree pose. So stand wherever you want to stand, maybe off the mat, on the mat, as long as you keep the distance of each other. Spread your toes wide. And then press your feet down and lift your right leg. And then maybe take the inner ankle and press your foot sole against your thigh and your thigh against your foot sole. Yeah, if you want to come in half lotus, is also okay. Open the hips wide. Bring your hands in front of your heart if you're steady. Find some point where you can gaze. And then when you're ready, bring your arms up. Vrikshasana, tree posture. Lengthening through the fingers, through the crown, and going down into the floor with your foot. Keep the breath going. Beautiful, still forest here in the room. And then slowly bring your hands in front of your heart. And then bring your knee in and step it out. Coming into the other side, spreading your toes, pressing your feet down. So the cool thing about Vinyasa Yoga is that it's not only about the postures, it's also about the transition in and out of the postures. So see how that is for you, how you come in and how you go out. Softening the lips. Growing tall and into the ground. Two directions. And then from there, bring your hands in front of the heart again. And then gracefully coming out, keeping the focus on the breath. And then make your way forwards. Come to stand at the front of the mat again, exhaling together. And then on the inhale, lift your arms wide and up. And on your exhale, flying down forwards. Breathing in, looking up. And on your exhale, step into down dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing out. Another deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. And on your exhale, decide either just above the floor or coming to lay down for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling back into down dog. Deeply in and fully out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And then exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Circle the back heel down. And there we go, warrior one. Rising your hands up. Turning your torso forwards, but again, mind that back foot so that you're not hanging in your back ankle. Exhaling. Breathing in. And breathing out. Another deep breath in. And on your exhale, open up sideways, warrior 2. Strong arms. And gazing softly over your front middle finger. Breathing in. And sink a little bit deeper on your exhale. Breathing in. And exhaling. Last one. Exhaling. Inhale, circling your hands down, stepping back into a down dog. Deeply in and fully out. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Circle the back heel down on the floor. And come to rise, warrior 1. Breathing out. Bending the front knee 90 degrees, exhaling. And again, press that back foot firmly down, the outside of your back foot. So maybe you can only turn the upper body forwards. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, open up sideways, warrior 2. So see if the weight is equal on your back and your front foot. Maybe you want to come a little bit back. Breathing in and breathing out. Soften your shoulders, strengthening your arms. Another deep breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, circling down, maybe into a vinyasa or step to down dog. Both completely fine. Tune into your breath. And then from down dog, we're going to bend the knees, look at the hands, and lightly hop, step, jump your way forwards. Breathing in, exhale, folding down. Come all the way up. And exhaling, hands in front of the heart, namaste. Another round, circling up. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathing in. And exhale, either jumping back or step your way back to down dog. If you've jumped, you move through a vinyasa. Exhaling. Breathing in. And breathing out. Another deep breath in. And a full breath out. And then from there, we're going to lift that right leg up again. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Circle the back heel down, rising up, warrior 1. And then open up, warrior 2. Flipping your palms, coming for the reverse warrior, lightly touching your back leg. Keep your front knee deeply bent. Not too deep, don't hang over the knee joint, or the ankle joint. Straightening that right arm. Opening the whole right side of the body. Last breath. Inhale back forwards, warrior 2. Exhale there. Inhale, straighten your leg. And exhale. Inhale, go forwards, forwards, forwards. And then come into regular triangle posture. Arm up to the sky. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Bring your pubic bone a bit more forwards. And exhale. On the next inhale, moving up. And exhale, bending your front knee. Circling the hands down in either a vinyasa or step to down dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Pull the back heel down, rising up, warrior 1. And open up, warrior 2. Flipping your palms. And coming for the reverse warrior, lightly touching that back leg. right, stretching that whole left side of the body. Keep breathing. And exhaling completely. On your next inhale, come back forwards. Exhale there. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale. Inhale, reach forwards, forwards, forwards. Take your ankle or maybe the hand, fingertips outside front leg. Other arm up to the sky. Pubic bone forwards, hips opening up sideways, and maybe gazing softly to your top fingers. Neck is long. Last deep breath here. And on your next inhale, coming up. Exhale, bending the front knee. Inhale, circling your hands down. Coming into down dog or move through a vinyasa. Choosing whatever feels good for the breath, what is serving your practice today. Bend your knees, look at the hands. Lightly hop, step, jump forwards. Breathe in. And exhale, folding down. Touch the floor with your fingertips and come to sit deeply in the knees and the arms up. Into Utkatasana. Exhaling. Inhale all the way up, open the chest. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Again, touch the floor, Utkatasana, deep seat. And then exhale, folding down. Breathing in. Exhale, jumping back or stepping back. All right. Beautiful. And then on your next inhale, we're going to rise the right leg up. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Circle the back heel down, rising up, warrior one. And on the exhale, open up, warrior two. We're going to reach forwards, forwards. Bring your hand on the inside of the front leg. Maybe on a block if you like. Front knee bend. Hips opening up sideways. And then that left arm goes up and maybe over your ear. Alright, pull that left shoulder away from your ear. Turn your left hand down. Alright, and then from there bring that top hand in the waist. And then step your front hand 2 steps forwards, 1 out to the side. Inhale, and on your exhale, lift, 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 lift. Yeah, maybe on a block or on the fingertips. Flex your back foot, toes to your nose. Coming into the half moon. Just doing the best you can. Playing around a bit with these asanas. And then from there, we're going to bend the standing leg and step your way back to down dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, one more leg to go. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Circle the back heel down. Rising up, warrior one. And on your exhale, open up, warrior two. Alright, then reach forwards, forwards, forwards. Bring your hand on the inside of the front leg. Open the hips sideways. Arm up. And then if you're ready, bring that arm forwards over your ear. Breathing in and breathing out. Deeply in and fully out. Last deep breath and exhaling. Inhale, top hand in the waist, other hand forwards. And we're going to come into half moon on the other side, lifting the back leg high. Lift, 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 lift. Flexing your toes, so that helps to activate that back leg. Open sideways. Reach in all 4 directions. Beautiful. And exhaling. And then from there, we're going to bend the standing leg and step back into down dog. If you want to move through another vinyasa, be my guest. Otherwise, stay where you are, catching a breath. And then we're all meeting in down dog. And from down dog, you're going to bring your knees as wide as the mat and have a little moment in child's pose with your belly in between your thighs. So if child's pose is not comfortable for your body because of the knees hurting or anything else, you can flip around, come to lay on the back, and draw the knees into your chest. Check in with the body. Is there any specific place that you tend to hold on to, tend to tense up a bit? Can you bring your awareness there? Feel the breath softly. Maybe move the breath from the chest to the belly. Releasing your belly on the inhale.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
And then from there, we're going to bring the hands next to the ears and come to roll up slowly with your head last, back to hands and knees position, and then back to down dog. Lifting your buttocks high, breathing in and breathing out. And then from there we're going to bend the knees, look at your hands, and then come to jump halfway on your mat. So you're sitting in a squat position. If your knees are not, if your heels are not down on the floor, you can just roll up your mat and come with your heels on the mat. Everybody's okay. That's really great. Okay, so bring your toes in as much as you can. Feet almost parallel, to the sides of the mat. Hands in front of your heart. Lift the chest. Lift the crown. Namaskar asana, greeting the light within others. Greeting the light in others, which is a reflection of the light within yourself. Namaskar. Okay. We're going to try a little inversion from here. We're going to bring the hands on the floor. I'm going to roll out my mat. And then we're going to come into this one. So the knees are connected to your armpits. And then see if you can bring the weight a bit forwards. Press the knees against your armpits, the armpits against the knees. And maybe you lift the toes off the mat. For crow posture, Bakasana. And maybe you just tip and come back. Perfectly fine as well. Wow, I see some really people flying. Lift the buttocks if you're up. Lift it up, 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 up. Yes, wow, straighten your arms. Okay, come back. Take a breath. Yeah, so that's what my teacher told me. It gets easier when you straighten your arms. I'm not there yet, but it gets easier because the weight is more up. And so maybe try it one more time. Knees against the armpits, armpits against your knees. Lift, 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 lift. And when you're ready, lift the toes. Whoa. And then slowly coming back. And then we're going to sit down with the legs wide. Thought it was coming for yoga. For some peace and quiet. Bring your feet together. We're sitting in Baddha Konasana. So press your inner heels towards each other. And don't worry, some people are completely down, others are not. That's just the build of your hip bones. And then inhale, lift. Maybe you want to bring your hands behind you and lift the chest. Press the inner heels together. And just close your eyes. And if you want to come forwards, then hold your feet. Inhale. And exhale, going down. Eventually, the forehead in front of your feet. Yeah. So same thing, every inhale you lengthen, you open the chest. And on your exhale, internally drawing the navel in, and going forwards. Take 5 more deep breaths, moving towards your maximum of today. And see if you can breathe with the belly on the inhale relaxed. And then slowly from there, we're gonna let go, coming up. And then bring your knees together. And then wrap your arms around your knees and squeeze it in. Alright, and then maybe you lift your toes and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. And just let the body balance here. Inhale, come to rise your head up, bring your arms sideways and lift into Navasana, boat posture. Maybe for this time working on the chest, lift your chest higher, don't worry about the legs, keep the knees a bit bent if needed. Lift your chest, lengthen your arms. 2 more, inhaling. Shaky, shaky, 1 more. And then from there, straighten your legs, bring them down, lift your arms up. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana. Breathing out. With every inhale, lengthen a little bit. And with every exhale, releasing over the legs. When we know ourselves to be that, then we can be this too, this moving life. Then we can play. We are free and bound in the same breath. Again, take 5 more deep breaths, coming to your maximum of today. After your 5 breaths, we're going to let go of the feet, roll yourself up with your head last. Come to bring the hands next to the hips and then step your feet onto the mat. Inhale deeply. Lift the chest, and on your exhale, lift the buttocks and the pubic bone up. And then bring your head behind you. Take 3 deep breaths. Lift, lift, lift the hips. Exhaling. 2 more. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling everything out. And the last one. And then from there, we're going to sit the buttocks back down. Come to cross your legs, roll over the knees. Maybe jump your way back into a vinyasa or just step to down dog. Keep breathing. Exhaling, all meeting in downward facing dog. Okay. And then we're going to inhale and lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. Bring the left hand next to the right foot. Rise your right hand high, making a twist. Exhale. Hips equally close to the floor. Exhaling. Another deep breath in. And exhale, circle the hand down, step all the way back to down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it forwards in between your hands. And then keep the other hand on the floor, right hand. Lift the left hand high. Exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Looking at your top hand. And on the exhale, turn the hand down, step all the way back to downward dog. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. And on your exhale, lay the body slowly down onto the floor. Inhaling to Bhujangasana, chest up and forwards. And then exhaling down. Maybe put the right ear on the mat, arms long. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Then bring your forehead back onto the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Activate your legs so the knees are lifting. Press the tops of the feet down. And then on your next exhale, lift the chest up, up, up. Come into half Shalabhasana, pressing the tops of the feet down. Beautiful. Relax your neck, so let the lift come from your chest forwards. Last breath here. And then exhaling down on the mat, other ear. Maybe a little wiggle with your buttocks. Okay, then bring your forehead back. Glue the hands on the sides of your thighs. Activate your legs. Inhale deeply. And on your exhale, you're going to lift your legs off the floor and you lift your chest. Coming into Shalabhasana. Maybe walk your hands a bit more towards the backs of the knees. Lift, 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 lift. Squeeze your legs together. Lift higher as if you have one leg. One more deep breath here. And then exhaling down, other ear on the floor. Great. And then we're going to bend the knees and grab the outsides of your ankles. Flex your feet, bring your chin on the mat. Inhale deeply and on your exhale, lift, lift, lift the chest. All right. Keep breathing. Two more deep breaths, maybe coming a little bit higher, legs going back. And then from there, we're going to bring that other ear on the mat, wiggle your hips from side to side. And then come to turn around and lay on the back of the body. when you're on the back of the body, bend your knees, step your feet into the mat, and then brush your heels with your fingertips so you have the right distance, feet not too close. And then take your toes a bit in and your heels a bit out, so you're in this opposite of Charlie Chaplin feet. Yes. Inhale, exhale, bring the pubic bone up, come into half bridge. Interlace your fingers behind your back, roll your shoulders up. Breathing deeply in and exhaling a little bit higher. So you're really welcome to stay here, but if you want to come a little bit further, bring the hands next to the ears. Inhale, exhale on the crown of the head, and inhale, exhale, lift up. Lift up on an exhale. Beautiful bridges. Mind the feet. Take your toes a bit in, heels out. So that's going to create some space in your lower back. Maybe if you're in bridge, shake out your head. And then from there, we're going to take the chin in and roll the back out. For everybody, come to slowly roll down. Have a good breath in between. Maybe let your knees relax and let them touch each other. We're going to come up one more time. So choosing either half bridge or full bridge. Have the feet in the right position. Inhale deeply, and on your exhale, lift the pubic bone all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders under. Rolling, rolling, rolling under. If you want to take it a step further, place the hands next to the ears. Inhale, exhale, crown of the head, and inhale, exhale all the way up. Beautiful. Take the toes in, heels out. All right, another bridge coming up. Okay, take 2 more deep breaths in bridge. And then from there, you're slowly going to roll yourself out. You come to lay the body down onto the floor. Maybe draw the knees in if you like, rolling little circles on your sacrum. Maybe happy baby posture where you hold the outsides of the feet and you just wiggle a bit, open the hips.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
All right, and then from there we're going to shake our arms and our legs towards the ceiling. Just shake it out. And then let your arms fall to both sides. And then maybe take the right leg over the left one and hook your right foot behind your left calf. And let the legs fall to the left side, facing the right. If that's not happening in the body, no problem at all. You can just draw your knees in and let them fall to the left, facing the right, twisting in the spine. Slowly from there, bring your legs up to the middle, down to the other side. So now wrapping the other leg over. Breathing out. Closing your eyes, turning in. And then slowly on your next inhale, bring the legs back to the middle. And the last shake. And then come to turn over, sitting up. And then maybe have a look this way. So, I just want to ask in the room, who's steady in headstand in the middle of the room? There's one. Doesn't matter at all. I just want to check if this is a good practice for you. Okay, and the others not steady? No. Have you ever practiced headstand? Standing on the crown of the head? Okay. So we're going to do it. No, I'm not going to ask you to come up all the way, but we're going to do the preparation. And so just to feel, it's inversion week, just to feel what's happening in your shoulder joint, what's happening when you bring weight onto the lower arms. And then it's sometimes called dolphin plank or dolphin down dog, something like that. So it looks something like this. So this is where I'm going to ask you to begin. For all the headstanders, you're just going to build up your practice and come into headstand. If you're in your moon days, or if you're pregnant, or if there's any other reason, don't come into an inversion. Just lay down in maybe Shavasana already, or laying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. So for everybody else, come to the front of the mat. No, halfway on the mat. And then, so we're going to build it up in steps. So you're going to interlace your 10 fingers and make sure that your elbows are in line with your shoulder heads. So your shoulders, this is your fundament. So there's a triangle, right, where your elbows are and your hands are. It's a really steady structure. And then maybe have a look at me. You can do two things. You can either hang in your shoulder joint, that looks something like this. So you go totally down. And then what we're going to practice, we're going to lift up, 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 up. So you're going to bring that part in between your shoulder blades up to the sky. This is really important in headstand. So maybe now tuck your toes under. Come into down dog. So it's a kind of weird down dog with your lower arms on the floor. And just feel that. Keep pressing your lower arms down, lifting your shoulders up. Looking at your thumbs. Okay. Maybe walk your feet a little bit in. Just 2 little steps. Keep looking at your thumbs. Widening your shoulders. Maybe 1 more step. Whoa! And then slowly come down. Have a little rest in child's pose. Now see if you want to do that 1 more time. Come into that steady structure. Lifting the buttocks up. Looking at your thumbs. Lifting and widening your shoulder blades. Looking at your thumbs, walking in. Keep looking at your thumbs. And press your lower arms up. And then slowly come down, rest in child's pose. All right, and for everybody still up in headstand, slowly come down as well. So if you like to build up headstand, this is a really good practice where you can learn to widen in the shoulders, but also find strength there. Oh, that's enough, Krishna. Have a deep breath. And then from there we're going to come into Shavasana. So slowly turn around. So So it's a good time for self-practice at home, right? So maybe to explore headstand a little bit more at home. Laying down in Shavasana. For a moment, roll your shoulder blades under your back. Let your hand palms open. To be able to distinguish between the field and the knower, this body and beyond the body, this dance of Shakti, of energy, and beyond. Yoga practice says we are in this body to realize beyond, to realize oneness deep within. That's why we have this body, this experience. This body changes and ages. This body is sometimes strong and sometimes really vulnerable. Moves through all these different qualities. What is that observing this body changing? We can identify ourselves with this changing body, but we get easily disappointed, right? When it moves away from us again. Yoga learns us to let go of the body. To let go of identification with the body. And so we are free and bound in the same breath. The matter of perception. Resting your feet into the legs and the legs into the whole body. Your hands into the arms and the arms into the whole body. This whole beautiful body. Let it rest. Deepening your breath. Now wiggling your fingers and your toes. Waking up slowly. Whenever you're ready, drawing the knees into the chest and rolling to your right side. Maybe lay there for another breath or so, no rush. And then come to press yourself up and sit in a comfortable meditation seat. You can be on a block or on a bolster or anything like a towel you have with you, whatever is comfortable for you, as long as you can have a long spine and you're not hanging in your lower back. So you can even be in a totally different meditation seat, so these virasana or anything like this, if it feels better for the body. As long as the spine is long. Chest is open. Rest your hands on the knees. Close your eyes. All is well. Whatever you took with you on the mat today, whatever story, whatever's changed, all is well. Below everything, all is well. I want to move you through Nadi Shodhana. We've practiced this one before. If you've been in this class, last week we worked a little bit with the bandhas. So we have two bandhas that we may want to involve in pranayama. That's, in this case, it's the Mula bandha. That's the pelvic floor muscle. You draw it a little bit up, as if you need to go to the bathroom, but it's not close by. So a little bit, just a subtle drawing up of your pelvic floor muscle. And then you can bring your chin a bit in. So the neck stays long, but you bring your chin a bit in, as if you're holding a book or something there. Spine is still long. And then with your right hand, you make Vishnu mudra, this mudra where you bring your index finger and your middle finger in. Vishnu mudra. Yes. And then with your left hand you can be in Jhana mudra with your thumb and index finger connected. That one is going to stay in your knee. The other hand, if you've never done it before, you're going to press your thumb towards your right nostril. Breathe out at the left side. And then breathing in through the left. We're going to start there. And then with your pinky and ring finger, you close your left. And then you open the right. And you breathe out on the right side. Okay, so that's the rhythm. So you switch from thumb to those two fingers. I'm going to talk you through. We're going to do it on a count of 8. If that's too short, later on, after a couple rounds, you can pick it up to 10. Or maybe 12. Or maybe 14. But don't strain the breath. And what I learned in pranayama is that it's all about taking it easy with the breath, really, because you're going to exhaust your lungs if you make it into a competition. So exhaling with your thumb towards your right nostril. Inhaling left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, closing both, open right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, close both, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale and go on in your own pace. keeping the count of 8, or maybe to a count of 10. Try to keep your elbow up in line with your shoulder, so the chest is open. Make the breath really subtle, really soft. Only you can hear it, this soft sound. Bringing the focus to the tip of the nose or the third eye center. Keeping the elbow up and in line with your shoulder. Whenever the mind wanders off, bring your attention back to the breath. Now listen up wherever you are, keep going. And then next time you are on the left side and breathing out, that's the last one, so you can lower your hand down to your knee. Stay there with the neck a little bit in. Mula Bandha active. Take 2 more breaths in Ujjayi. Let go of Mula Bandha, let go of the chin lock, keeping your eyes closed and your focus in between your eyebrows. Experience the breath going through both nostrils. Relax your lips. Or maybe lift the corners of your mouth just a little bit. I'm going to sit here for a couple more minutes, nothing to do, nothing to achieve. Just sitting for the joy of sitting here. If the mind wanders off, just notice that. Maybe use the breath to bring you back into the present. So meditation is not something you can actively do. You can only create the right circumstances. Just like sleep. Let's come and bring the hands in front of the heart. And we're going to exhale all together. Breathing deeply in. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagwan Ki Jai. Jai Ma. Bowing forwards if you like. Coming off your block. Bringing your third eye to the ground. A beautiful sign of thanking the teacher that is within you. And then whenever you're done, come to rise up, opening up your eyes. Thank you everybody for practicing. If you have questions, please come to me. You can still not approach. We cannot approach each other too close, but please ask if you have questions or comments. Thank you for joining back home. Anything special? We have a really great poem book of my dear teacher Clive Sheridan that's in the shop over there. It's called Free From Me, if you're interested. And yeah, keep coming to class and keep well. See you soon. Yeah, you can leave the blocks next to your mat. We'll put them away. So any props, actually.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,